Welcome to The Gentle Voice. Today we're discussing a topic that many people unfortunately encounter, and that's healing from a toxic relationship with a narcissist. This journey can be incredibly challenging, but with the right guidance and support, it is possible to heal and rebuild your life. I'll be sharing professional therapeutic advice and steps to help you begin the healing process mentally, emotionally, physically, and yes, even spiritually, if that resonates with you. So let's get started. The first step in healing is acknowledging the reality of what you've experienced. Narcissistic relationships often involve manipulation, gaslighting, and emotional abuse. Recognizing the toxic dynamics is crucial for moving forward. According to Dr. Remini Durvalsula, a clinical psychologist and expert on narcissism, understanding the nature of narcissistic abuse helps victims make sense of their experiences and begin the healing process. So I want you to write down specific instances where you felt manipulated or belittled. This can help clarify the extent of the abuse and affirm your feelings. Now, if possible, establish no contact with the narcissist. This is essential to create space for healing and to prevent further manipulation. Dr. Kristen Milstead, author of Why Can't I Just Leave?, emphasizes that reducing or eliminating contact allows you to regain control of your life. So, block their number and social media profiles. Do that right now. If no contact isn't possible, such as with co-parenting situations, establish strict boundaries and limit communication to necessary topics. Working with a therapist who specializes in trauma and narcissistic abuse can provide invaluable support. Therapy helps you process your experiences. It helps you to rebuild your self-esteem and develop healthy coping mechanisms. The National Domestic Violence Hotline suggests seeking counselors familiar with narcissistic abuse for tailored guidance. So consider finding a therapist through resources like Psychology Today or online platforms such as BetterHelp, which offers specialized support. Now, self-care is vital in your healing journey. You want to focus on activities that nourish your body, your mind, and soul. Dr. Brené Brown, a researcher on vulnerability and shame, highlights the importance of self-compassion in overcoming the negative self-talk that often follows abusive relationships. Now, I often felt like I did not deserve comfort or relaxation. I felt guilty and I could never understand it. This is because when I was in my past relationship, I lived a life in constant alert and lived in the fight or flight mindset, which did not help my anxiety. After getting out of the relationship, I got into journaling big time. It was an outlet for my trauma, and I could see on paper how far I've come in my healing journey, but was also able to identify triggers that were still present due to the toxic relationship. This helped me to work on those triggers so that they can no longer bother me in the future, especially in new relationships. So I want you to engage in activities like yoga, meditation, or journaling, or all three, as I do. Treat yourself with kindness and remind yourself that healing does take time. Narcissistic relationships often erode your sense of self. Rebuilding your identity involves reconnecting with your values, your interests, and your strengths. Dr. Melanie Tonia Evans, a narcissistic abuse recovery expert, suggests rediscovering who you are outside of the relationship. I cannot tell you how much I am grateful for taking the time to rediscover who I am after leaving my toxic relationship. It took me time, but I bounced back with a kick. Before, I was very shy and did not feel safe to use my voice. Now, I am back to who I was meant to be. I have self-confidence, and I have a voice. I dove into hobbies, went back to college to get my master's degree, and surrounded myself with like-minded people. This catapulted my healing process. So I want you to try new hobbies, revisit old passions, or volunteer in your community. These activities can help you reclaim your individuality and boost your confidence. Connecting with supportive friends, family, or support groups can provide emotional validation and reduce feelings of isolation. Dr. Judith Orloff, a psychiatrist and author, emphasizes the healing power of surrounding yourself with empathetic and understanding people. So I want you to, if you can, join a support group of survivors of narcissistic abuse or lean on trusted friends who can offer a listening ear and encouragement. Learning to set and maintain healthy boundaries is crucial for protecting yourself from future toxic relationships. Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend, authors of Boundaries, explain that boundaries help you define what is acceptable in your interactions with others. So practice saying no without feeling guilty and prioritize your needs in relationships. This will empower you to create healthier connections. Now, for some, spiritual practices can offer additional healing. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, or connecting with nature, these practices can provide a sense of peace and purpose. Dr. Lisa Miller, a psychologist and author, explores how spirituality can contribute to mental well-being. As someone who has anxiety, being in a toxic relationship only enhanced my anxiety, and I needed to find a way to help reduce that anxiety and stress. So I dove into meditation and prayer. Doing this every day has helped me to lower my anxiety significantly. But this is my experience. Find a spiritual practice that best fits you and that will help you on your healing journey. I want you to spend time in nature, attend a spiritual retreat, or explore practices like mindfulness meditation to nurture your soul, if it fits you. Understanding narcissistic behavior helps you to recognize red flags in future relationships. Dr. Carol McBride, author of Will I Ever Be Free of You, suggests educating yourself to avoid repeating unhealthy patterns. I cannot tell you how much I now accept and even feel grateful for my experience with a narcissist because it has allowed me to recognize narcissistic behaviors in potential partners. This allows me to create healthy boundaries and know what is toxic and what is not. I educated myself, too, on narcissism. So read books or articles on narcissism, watch educational videos, or attend workshops to deepen your understanding and prepare yourself for healthier relationships. Remember, healing from a toxic relationship is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. Each step you take is a testament to your inner strength and resilience. I would like for you to keep a journal to track your progress and reflect on how far you've come. Celebrate milestones, no matter how small, and remind yourself of your growth. Healing from a narcissistic relationship is definitely challenging, but it's also an opportunity to rediscover who you are, to rediscover your strength, and build a healthier, more fulfilling life. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. I'm here for you. Reach out for support, take care of yourself, and know that brighter days are ahead. Thank you for joining me on The Gentle Voice. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with anyone who might benefit from it. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.